This is Salamancer. You are watching SalTV, and we've got a little bit of a scrim today between Fragnetic Gaming, good old Salamancer favorites, and what's their team name? The iCarly Fan Club, aka Tiger and Friends. These guys, of course, are in the ESEA playoffs right now. Fragnetic actually not in the playoffs. They didn't make it, but they're having a scrim nonetheless, trying out some new players, I do believe. And I was told to cast this particular game not only by Maik, but also by Miss Awesome of Fragnetic Gaming, partially because Mr. Maik does something pretty awesome later on. But we are just going to watch this game now. It looks like Link Hay here for the iCarly Fan Club was actually using the Kritzkrieg, but has to drop back here all the way to last. At the very least, kept that Uber, but the problem is, of course, with the Kritzkrieg, you're not going to be able to use that against an Uber very effectively unless the enemy just completely messes up. So let's just see here. Monster actually playing for Fragnetic right now. Not sure if he was actually trying out for the team or if he was just ringing, but Monster always has some pretty awesome hats and other wonderful things. Of course, he, let's see, for a while I think was the medic for 6v6 Gaming, and somebody will correct me because I'm sure I'm wrong about that, but he's an invite level medic. And pretty gosh darn awesome guy all around. I've met the guy and he is pretty cool. So let's just find out what happens here. But so far it sounds like the Kritzkrieg has gone off, but it doesn't matter. There was an Uber. It saved everybody on the Fragnetic roster so far during this scrim. That means Fragnetic should be able to push in here. There's only 3 left right now, but one of them is a heavy, and you got to deal with that. You got to focus him down pretty quickly. But like right now, Blueberry Villain actually focusing down a soldier over there and not quite getting him. Miss Awesome walking onto the point, not going to get it. But Maik coming in, maybe he can finish the job here. I don't know. There he goes. Gets that first cap against the iCarly Fan Club. And Raffle Donkey in my stream actually pointing out that not only is Monster used to be an invite medic, I'm not sure what he's doing right now, but he also likes ponies. So there he goes. And we do have the mid-fight coming up once again, so let's just see who can manage to win this one. Looks like both of our blue soldiers are going to jump up here as soon as possible. No, actually, one of them seemed like he wanted to go underneath, but now, big aggressive soldier jumping here. Garfield down, but Tiger and Snowball both go down. And by the way, Tiger from Tiger and Friends, aka the iCarly Fan Club, just a really awesome player all around. We've captured some crazy damage output from him, especially on our gravel pit game that we cast. Sounds like Maik just died here, and now Crux trying to push Monster back a little bit. Both these teams running the regular Mediguns, regular Ubers, so they're both going to have that invulnerability about the same time. Right now, Maik is the only player who has died at this point. Everybody else is respawned and ready to go. We've got Blueberry Villain pushing around the side, and actually it looks like he's playing the pocket. Maybe they wanted to push in through the flank here, but that's not going to happen. I think they're going to have to rotate back up to the choke. Miss Awesome walking around and healing up her teammates like a boss. Maik is just, Maik's actually doing that little trick. I can't even do that, where you like shimmy up this little pole here. That, I don't know how to do it, so somebody's going to explain it to me, and I'm sure, but I just have no idea. Both the scouts doing their job over here, watching the flank, and there is, of course, the roaming soldier, a clever username, and a couple of scouts over here as well. Looks like they are trying to draw the enemy scouts out, but that's probably not going to happen, and of course, the same thing happening for iCarly Fan Club. It's just common play, common practice, of course, to sit over there, actually getting dangerously close here. Looks like that might just happen. Both scouts taking a lot of damage here, and now that he knows those scouts are lit. Snailboat walking out around here. Sounds like Garfield actually died there, so Snailboat made pressure. No, looks like he's just going to wait a little bit. The Ubers have come out here. Miss Awesome pushing, even though they're down a player right now. And she has managed to force the enemy to pop on like 3 different people, but there goes Blueberry Villain. Monster now down as well. And Tiger chasing after the medic, taking some needles, but he's got the heals, so needles are not going to keep up with that very well. Looks like Link actually goes down there to Maik, though, so Maik coming around behind and managing to at least make those Ubers even though everybody on Fragnetic is down right now. So the iCarly Fan Club recapturing middle after losing that mid-fight initially, and now they're going to push onto the second point. Let's just see a clever username over here. Where is Tiger? Maybe he died? I don't know. But a clever username right now, trying to deal what damage he can. Tiger actually did go down there as well to Eulogy and Monster. Monster doing a lot of damage as Demo Man right now. Oh, and there goes Snailboat as well to Eulogy. So, Eulogy on the soldier doing a good job there. But it looks like Linke is actually pushing... Oh no, falling back to second. I keep making that mistake because these maps are, of course, symmetrical. But I keep making the mistake that I'm thinking, are they pushing with just 2 people? And no, the answer is they're falling back to their own respawn. So here we go, we've got Fragnetic once again capturing mid. They're probably going to be able to hold this for a little while, but look at the Uber advantage building up right now for Linke. That's a pretty big deal, 40-50% now. Not even a Kritzkrieg would be able to catch up with that. So Fragnetic is going to have problems here. They're probably going to have to play pretty conservatively. They will probably lose mid unless they get some kind of a crazy pick around the flanks, but the flanks are being watched right now. They're being watched by the the eagle-like eyes of our 2 scouts and roaming soldier, very common play here. And it looks like as soon as this Uber's ready to go, even before the Uber's ready to go, we've got a push in by the iCarly fan club team. Tiger's gotten a kill on Blackie Monster, so that is why they are pushing. It is 5-on-6 right now. The enemy does not have a demo man, so no stickies anywhere. And that's the crazy thing about this. Wait, has Miss Awesome still not been healing anybody? This is crazy. Did she die again, or what's going on here? Is my Uber charge percentage just like completely off? Where is she? No, she must have died again, or is AFK. That's what's going on. Oh man, Fragnetic not happy about that. But you know, it's just a scrim, so looks like she has lost connection, but hey, it happens. So actually, Miss Awesome in my stream chat right now, I was lagging out, so we just pretended I was there, is what she said for this scrim. Garfield now taking on a scout over on the flanks right now, but of course, actually gets that kill. It's just not going to matter too much because there is pretty big Uber advantage for Team iCarly. The iCarly fan club, Tiger and Friends. I don't even know what to call them anymore. I'm just going to call them Tiger and Friends. But they, once again, pushing into last. Blackie Monster ends up destroying himself with some stickies. He's just like, yeah, I'm going to give up on this point. We're probably not going to get it, guys. Just deal with it. Eulogy actually swapped out to Medic so that they could at least build up an Uber, but he's not building it very quickly. Oh, and Maik, as the Heavy gets knocked out there is a backup attempt, so as long as the blue team can hold on to this for a little bit, they should be able to know the backup attempt has been stopped. Garfield is down, so now Tiger is going to walk into last, and it looks like he doesn't even have to get there because there you go, Crux, with the pain train out, has captured last point. Crux, of course, the demo man for the iCarly fan club, and those guys have been doing really well in the tournament so far. So do go check out all of my videos involving the iCarly fan club, aka Tiger and Friends, and check them out on X Television as well, because we have cast a lot of them for XTV. Tiger actually walking out there for the equalizer rollout and grabbing that health kit just so we can get the health up to 300 a little bit faster. And now we're going to watch Tiger Cam as he jumps around at the mid. They're taking a very aggressive rollout here, and he's going straight for the medic. Does manage to get Miss Awesome, so always cool to watch the Tiger Cam. You're never going to miss any of the action, but he does finally get taken out there by Blackie Monster, so good pills, rollers down to that little tight, narrow hallway. That's a big problem, of course. Explosive damage with lots and lots of splash. So Crux now getting pressure down here as well, but the iCarly fan club so far still holding on to mid. They've got a medic, but that medic is under pressure right now by 2 soldiers, one of them using the equalizer, and this medic is still not down, pulling out the needles. Linke kills Blueberry Villain from Fragnetic with the Blutsauger. And yes, that's how you pronounce it in German. Blut means blood, so deal with it. I took a minor in German, guys. I know what I'm talking about. Eulogy here, having a little bit of a battle with a clever username. Clever username does end up getting the kill there. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. Blackie Monster using the caber to kill Linke. Linke not happy about it at all. That is hilarious. We've actually got the Boston Bash right now for one of these scouts. I can't even talk because that was so hilarious, but one of these scouts here trying to build up the Uber with the Boston Basher. Of course, if you hit yourself with it, meaning you don't hit anybody else, you take a lot of damage, and so that helps your medic build Uber when you are more damaged. Just keep that in mind, folks. If you want to help your medic build that Uber faster, take some damage, whether it's the enemy shooting at you or you hurting yourself. So we've got actually the side being watched here, not just by the Scout and Roamer, but Blackie Monster as well, and he walks straight out there. That is not very wise play, I guess, to walk straight out to the enemy team, but I don't know, maybe he was going for another caber kill, no idea. Anyway, that has given Miss Awesome a significant Uber advantage. It's just that with Blackie Monster down right now, I don't know if they would really want to push off this. They are anyway, though. The Uber has come in. Big soldier jump here, but it has not gotten a lot of kills yet. Crux taking a lot of damage, and interesting soldier jump there. Actually, he is getting, soldier's getting attacked now by Tiger. Tiger and Linke, the only ones left up, but Tiger is, no, he ends up dying. Linke now running back with the needles out, gets popped up in the air and finished off by Garfield. Garfield, of course, the famous orange cat from the comic strips, decided to play Team Fortress 2 in his spare time instead of just sitting around and eating lasagna, so congrats to him. Oh, that was kind of interesting. Everybody here spawned at the forward spawn, and Snailboat is playing Spy right now. Is he going to get a kill? I would love to see this. He's actually using the cloak and dagger, so he will be able to just sit here and stay cloaked as much as he wants, but since he's behind his own friendly lines right now, it's not going to really matter too much. Clever username coming over here and killing Blackie Monster. Blackie's just been caught way out of position quite a bit. He's been overextending. I don't know if he's really taking this scrim very seriously, and of course scrims are the most serious level of TF2. But anyway, Hey, clever username, getting in there and trying to get the kill, but no, actually, Snailboat gets around to get the backstab on Blueberry Villain. So the iCarly fan club enjoying their position right now. Looks like Blackie Monster has actually disconnected. So maybe he was just playing, some kind of a sub while the Fragnetic team waited to get another guy in. But it looks like they don't have anybody waiting in the wings just yet. It's still 5-on-6 right now. So iCarly fan club coming out here and trying to knock out as much as they can. Only Blueberry Villain is left alive right now. So looks like Tiger and Friends gonna get out here, capture second point, no problem. A clever username wishes he could find his medic. He's just like, come on, I would really love to get heals right now, but no, the medic is on Tiger, just barely managed to get up to mid. So Linke, of course, had died there at just about the same time that Blackie Monster left. We're probably gonna get a. Actually, my stream is telling me that Blackie raged. That is kind of hilarious. So I don't know whether to believe that, but Blackie, if you're watching this, that's funny. Tiger now walks past a sticky trap, which, if detonated, could have been a big deal, but it didn't get detonated because Eulogy and was not watching it, and nobody else was either. So the iCarly fan club walking in to the last point now, trying to deal some damage here before they get in, but of course it's 6-on-5. They're probably going to press this as soon as they get the Uber. Even though Miss Awesome has similar Uber timings, if you've got a player advantage, you may as well use it. Tiger trying to deal as much damage as he can before they even push in, of course. Looks like Stu Lowndes, is that his name? Stu Lowndes on the scout. Took a bit of damage himself, but he is grabbing a health kit, so he will be just fine. Here comes the Uber right now. Tiger knocking Soldier up into the air, and Blueberry Villain goes down to Crux there before the Uber is flashed. Heavy standing up top and getting the Uber just the last second. They're very, very close to death. Right now dealing a lot of damage, but no, he goes down. It looks like there is the capture. It is 1-2 for the iCarly fan club against Fragnetic Gaming. And by the way, Blackie Monster, if you are watching this, it was Maik who said that you raged. That was him. So if you want to know who to blame, then there you go. Here we go. The iCarly fan club now pushing out to the middle point. Once again, we're going to have to see who wins this middle fight. Eulogy taking the short rollout here, the passive rollout, as it is called, because he can very easily back out if need be. But so far, he's getting pressured by a Soldier. That Soldier dealing a lot of damage. Meanwhile, the Blueberry Villain up here takes out the medic with the shotgun. 200 health up right now, but he gets popped up into the air by a good pill from Crux. And now Crux trying to pain train him to death. Oh, no, sir. Pulls out the equalizer, and Blueberry Villain going to get that kill easily. So interestingly, we've got 2 up for each team at the middle point right now, and Maik is getting in there trying to deal some damage to the Soldier and Scout that are remaining. It's Soldier Scout be Soldier Scout, but of course, the longer they waste here at the mid-fight, the more reinforcements are going to get there for both teams, and of course, it is still 6 versus 5. Nobody coming in yet for Fragnetic, so I'm surprised they've managed to hold on to mid as long as they have. Let's just see where our medics are right now, because that is going to make all the difference. Looks like the iCarly fan club team is managing to push out to mid once again, but Tiger gets taken out there by Eulogy, so Eulogy not a bad demo man himself. And now Linke dropping his team back once again. The iCarly fan club sitting on the second point. It is, of course, 2-1 right now in this little scrim. And of course, I think the iCarly fan club here would have been using this scrim to warm up for some of their games. Was this played last Sunday, maybe? Where I don't remember if they actually had a game this day. But hey, when you're in the tournaments, you got to be scrimming like every day and making sure you win. Lots of damage coming down onto the blue team right now. They're having to back out, and it looks like Mythical is going to join the Fragnetic roster for this scrim and take the place of Blackie Monster. So all that damage has been healed up, except for the damage, of course, on the medic there, waiting for the big sticky trap there, waiting for the recharge of the medic. And Eulogy pushed way out there, dealing a lot of damage, but there Eulogy knocking out Crux because the Uber was flashed away from him, and they were trying to be aggressive with it. Now Eulogy's probably going to get caught out of position, but look at these pipes he's connecting. Oh my gosh, he's like a plumber connecting all these pipes. Great job by him. Dealt a lot of damage. It just was not quite enough on Tiger. So Eulogy laughing about that one all the way to the bank. He did get at least 1 kill and managed to completely slow down the enemy's offense. Here comes, it says Blackie Monster is back, but no, that's Mythical, so I don't know why it would show that. There he goes. Mythical is joined as a scout, maybe? I don't know what he's going to play yet. Actually, looks like he's swapping over to Demo Man, I think. So we'll just see. We've got Fragnetic. Right now he's swapping over to Heavy, so I guess that's cool too. No, there we go, Demo Man. Demo Man, we got it. But Fragnetic here holding mid once again, and they've got not an Uber advantage, an Uber disadvantage, so I'm surprised that they're holding this far forward, but I think they're ready to go here nonetheless. They're going to have that Uber just about ready. Let's see here. The iCarly fan club looks like they are wanting to get a little aggressive. No, actually the Uber popped for Fragnetic right now, but no, it was popped as well for the iCarly fan club over in the wings. Lots of damage coming down right now, and Crux is the first casualty there to a good... I don't even know. I think he killed himself with a sticky maybe, but Blueberry Villain got a lot of damage down on him. Now we've got stickies all over the place. iCarly Fan Club down to 3, but so is Fragnetic. And who is going to win this? Looks like Mythical trying to deal damage from over on the side. Blueberry Villain here takes down a soldier, but Miss Awesome's been taken down by a clever username, so it's only a matter of time now before I think iCarly Fan Club not only defends second, but they will also probably be able to push back onto mid with their 100% advantage pretty soon. Miss Awesome's going to be spawning. Well, they'll have a 50% advantage, of course. They'll have that 100% a lot faster than Fragnetic will. So Fragnetic, let's see what they do with this. Yeah, it looks like Miss Awesome Nerd Stuff is pushing out with the regular Medigun and not healing anybody right now, so actually giving a significant Uber advantage to the iCarly Fan Club. We've got, let's just see here, what is the score right now? It is 1-2. We've got iCarly wanting to push up to the right side. No, maybe the left. We'll see. Okay, Tiger, yeah, pushing through choke, pretty common. I'm surprised those stickies have not been detonated yet. He actually could have taken a heck of a lot of damage from those. But here we go. The Uber is charged now, and I think they're just going to push it right away. Why are you pushing those into yourself? Oh my gosh, very, very weird play there. But nonetheless, here comes the Uber now, and yeah, I mean, you kind of don't want to have to Uber there if you can get away from it. But Mythical goes down right away. Eulogy going down as well, and Garfield. So we've lost Demo, Soldier, and Scout for the Fragnetic team. iCarly Fan Club pushing up, and looks like they want to get the kill on Miss Awesome as well. They did get it, but not before Blueberry Villain at least got one counter kill there on, gosh, was that Stu Lounds? I don't remember. But there we go. Blueberry going for the kill. He does manage to get Link K down right before he is knocked out by a clever username. So, of course, the cleverest of usernames actually right there. A clever username. Garfield now trying to finish off this soldier in the wings. He does manage to kill Tiger, so Tiger not going as huge as he did that one Gravel Pit game, which was just so ridiculous that we cast over on X Television. But yeah, now Garfield looking to see if he can't, see if he can't walk over some stickies before he pressures this Demo. But there you go, manages to keep that Demo back away from his medic for quite a while. That's what you got to do. I mean, as a scout, you are in some ways the front lines of a lot of battles. If you end up staying between the enemy team and your core, sometimes, of course, you'll take a lot of damage. You have to be very careful about how you do it. But you'll see these scouts actually pushing upward just a little bit more than the rest of their team, staying in between, and that way the enemy's kind of focusing on the scouts instead of focusing on the big damage classes and focusing on the, oh man, Tiger and Stu last down right now, and Snailboat as well. Actually 3 down over on the side there. Once they had one pick, everybody just started being really aggressive at the flank, and now the iCarly Fan Club having to push back, but look at this, Garfield getting in there and trying to delay even their retreat. Now comes a big soldier jump, actually a couple of big soldier jumps, one of them over on the left, the other on the right, but oh no, they did manage to make that Uber pop. Is somebody back here? No, that was really weird. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't just retreat all the way through there. Miss Awesome, oh no, does take a lot of damage though, so Miss Awesome goes down. Tiger trying to get a lot of kills here, and he's going to be able to do just that. Finishing off Eulogy, and now just starting to spam the sides a little bit. Can he kill this scout as well? Wow, look at the rocket aim from Tiger. Really, really good. Oh no, our scouts here taking a lot of damage over here in the garage. So Tiger is, oh man, pushing his medic all the way up through the garage towards the second point. They are keeping a scout at their flanks as well to prevent their enemies from destroying them. And looks like most of Fragnetic is popping back to the last point. Who was that? It was Maik over pushing around to the midpoint, but no, he's dropping back as well. And let's just see here. Garfield is on the sniper, so he may be looking to get a kill as the enemies walk into that lower lobby through the doors, but so far nothing coming at him, and he's playing very cautious. Eulogy actually goes down there to a rocket by a clever username while we wait to see if Garfield gets a kill, but so far nothing is happening here. The Uber is almost ready for Link A, and we're going to see which side Link A decides to push in on. Where's Garfield looking now? He's having to drop back into spawn. Snailboat now going down through the water while we have Crux tried to walk in through there, but got sticky trapped. I mean, that door is so commonly sticky trapped. I'm kind of surprised he walked in there at all. But here we go. The Uber's been popped right now, and it looks like, very, very close to getting captured. Tiger trying to deal a lot of damage to Miss Awesome, but can't find her anymore. There she goes, dying just now. Tiger now getting on that point, but he goes down as well. This is so close to getting captured, but it looks like Fragnetic has actually held it off. Where is Crux? I don't know. But Maik is, of course, sitting over here setting up a mini sentry. He's going to stand right on this point and make sure it does not get captured, while the rest of the team gets over to cap second. Crux is getting pushed back by some rocket spam, not taking any damage from it, some very good dodging so far, and he is doing his best to deal the damage out there, dealing a lot right now. Both the soldier and the demo man out there getting hit, but second point is captured, so So the Eulogy with 2 kills there in a row, Crux and Linke, which means that Fragnetic pushing out. I was going to say that, of course, capping second means you are no longer in that really super defensive position of defending your last. It's an awesome thing if you can destroy the enemy team and push out to second when they try to push into you on that last point. But you got to be wary of those back caps all the time. Stulowns goes down again. And so Fragnetic standing on the middle point. Looks like they've managed to cap it. Now pushing through the choke probably to second. They do have a bit of an uber advantage, but they got to be careful about sticky traps. Maik here over on the side trying to knock out a scout, and can he do it? No, taking a lot of damage there. No, he ends up dying. But Garfield here over on the flank trying to help deal damage to the medic. Oh my, very close to death there, but he had that double jump ready to go, so saved him from any sort of fall damage. Clever Username goes down now, and we're going to see if Tiger can get a flank here while all of Fragnetic pushes in. Basically, what he's going to try to do is make the enemy medic pop, but he's been spotted out already, and the enemy medic is indoors. Mythical goes down to a good rocket there, but there goes Tiger. Only 3 up right now for the iCarly fan club, and the Uber has already been popped into last. I don't think that... Oh, no, they have 5 up now, actually. Needles coming in from Linke, but... I don't know if they can defend this. This is going to be crazy if they can actually manage to do it. Linke down right now. Eulogy dealing some damage to the Demo Man. 1 health left. No, he goes down. Stulowns here trying to do some DM against these scouts, but they may... Oh, no, it's just Maik and Mythical left up right now. And Maik is dropping back through that doorway. Mythical actually getting to this door, so he had just respawned. So Maik ended up taking out Snailboat there. Let's just see if he can do any other work here. He's holding the lower lobby right now. And, of course, just the very presence of a scout in the lower lobby means that the iCarly fan club absolutely cannot push out to second, because they might get back capped, and they do not want to take that chance of losing a round. Garfield saying something was sneaky. I kind of missed what it was, but he's just poking in, peeking into the last point. Kind of surprised he didn't try to do any damage there, but I guess he wasn't going to get a lot. Tiger goes down trying to assault the medic, and so does Linke, actually. They were really far forward, so Garfield is going to say, yeah, guys, let's push in. The rest of them, of course, doing the same thing. Snailboat, though, oh, man, don't push into that. Rocket jump in front of a heavy, and he will just rip your face open with his minigun. Exactly what happened, and oh, no, the Demo Man down as well. This is such an awesome defense here from Snailboat right now. Wow, Snailboat going huge with the minigun. Miss Awesome, the only one left alive, and she's going to have to start building that Uber up very, very soon, but not doing it yet. Linke actually pushing his team out to second point once again. Is the score still 2-1? Yes, it is. Just looking at the player scores right now, Crux, very, very high scoring Demo Man, dealing a lot of damage to the enemy team. Of course, bear in mind that Mythical came through like halfway through the game already, so Mythical is... He is a little late to the party. We can't really judge. We can't judge the man by his score right now, but that should even out a little bit later on. Eulogy here, peeking around the left side. He is, of course, playing the roamer right now for Fragnetic, and they're pushing very aggressive. They've committed to this attack. It looks like actually they've done that because the Uber has been popped over here as well, and the Uber just finishing up now. But oh, big air shot there on Blueberry Villain from Tiger, so Tiger knocks him out. Meanwhile, though, we have a Clever Username dying right now, and Mythical trying to get some pipe air shots here. That's probably Tiger. Tiger goes down, and he has been finished off there. I think he died from the fall damage, so that's no fun. Stu Lowndes trying to take out Miss Awesome. That's not going to happen either. So with 6 up right now for Fragnetic, I think that's going to be it. They're going to push right into this last point. Let's just go find out. Looks like there's a heavy up right now. Snailboat, once again, is a 450 HP overhealed heavy. That is a very difficult thing to deal with for any team, but Maik rushing in right now and trying to get some kills here, as long as the rest of his team does the same here on this last point of Gullywash. Of course, I think I might have even forgotten to mention the name of this map, but you all know it by now. This is CP Gullywash. And, of course, one of the most common 6v6 maps out there, at least for custom maps. No, Fragnetic has dropped back again. They had a big Uber advantage there, but they push a little bit before they actually had the Uber, and thus they may end up losing this advantage that they have. Right now, though, Garfield trying to catch this soldier out of position. He is quite overhealed, but let's just see. That was, of course, Tiger, and Tiger having to drop back once again. They know they have an Uber disadvantage. They know that pushing out would be a very bad idea right now. They did try to go for a back up there recently with Stu Lowndes, but he was knocked out, and so, no, iCarly Fan Club going to have to sit here once again. They've got about 80% right now, so if Fragnetic is going to push, they have to do it right now, but they're getting forced back just a little bit by all the damage they're taking here. That's no good. So here we go. Eulogy is now leading the charge, and There you go. That's what happens when you walk through a sticky trap. You die. Stewlounds trying to pressure the Demo Man, but walking over stickies himself, no good. And now Fragnetic dropping back away from the aggression from Tiger here. Tiger dealing a lot of damage to Blueberry, but it is getting healed effectively by the medic. I mean, just shows you the value of that medic, that you can eat like 4 or 5 rockets and not die. Let's just see. But once again, Fragnetic having to drop out here. So their aggression into Gullywash last has just not worked out for them so far, and this has been an incredibly long game. In fact, because this is a scrim, there may not even be a pause, so I may just be like casting non-stop. I don't know, man. We will have to see what goes on here. Looks like Fragnetic pushing in once again, going for the aggression here. They don't have an Uber advantage anymore, but if they can get some kind of a damage or a player advantage, that's what they're going to do. They've actually got a sniper up right now. Looks like Garfield playing the sniper, and I bet you didn't know that that orange cartoon cat would shoot people in the head and kill them and laugh about it, but he does. He does. Crux and Tiger, though, getting some big kills here. Tiger finally goes down, but not before he takes out Mythical and Maik, and there's a lot of pressure going down on Miss Awesome. There's only 3 left up right now, and I'm kind of... Oh, what are you doing? Scoping in on a scout that's right next to you. That's, I don't know. Stewlands does go down there, so only 3 up for the Fragnetic team. Miss Awesome had the Uber Forest. Garfield just looking to see if he can't knock out that heavy. Does manage to get a headshot, and only 150 health left on the heavy. Can he get him? No, he doesn't. Now going for the kill there on the medic, but that's not going to happen either. Looks like, though, only 4 up right now for, Blueberry Villain and Miss Awesome getting taken out. Oh, they're going to have to collapse on the control point here. Going to have to force the Uber. If anything, Fragnetic needs to back out now. They're going to lose a lot of players to this Uber. And I think the iCarly fan club should be able to push out with this. The point is very close to getting capped, though. And where is Mythical right now? That is that's the big deal right now. Oh, gets taken out by Tiger from behind. So Tiger showing us why he is such a valuable player here in ESEA Open. He is, of course, an amazing guy. I've seen just a couple games with him, but he's an awesome soldier. A great addition to any roster. Tiger from Tiger and Friends. So let's just see. The second point has once again been capped by Tiger and Friends, and Miss Awesome has about even Uber percentage to Linke, except Linke is not healing anybody right now, so whatever. They're pretty close. They'll both be ready at about the same time. We do now have the Fragnetic team standing on midpoint, and who's watching flank right now? Let's just find out. Not a lot of people right now. Eulogy is getting over here and trying to deal with damage, but he's the only one watching the flank at the moment. I'm kind of surprised that the scouts are not standing over here more. There they go. Maybe they just needed to get their little overheal before they walked over there. And my stream is reminding me, actually, that... let's get on the Tiger cam here for a second, because we need to mention something about Tiger, and that is that he is great. That is right. We went there. And thank you once again for Pickbot in the stream. That was I completely forgot to forgot to hit that particular little pun. Tiger coming around, trying to cap mid right now and get around behind the enemy team. He's dealing a lot of damage. There goes Mythical, dealing some damage to Miss Awesome as well. But the problem is now it looks like Blue is capturing a second. Tiger coming in from behind, but they know he's there. He does manage to deal a lot of damage to the medic. Does he get her? Yes, he does. Miss Awesome is down. Eulogy now standing on the point, trying to capture it. And, 2 health left. Garfield is going to be able to stop a clever username, though, and capture that point with 11 health left. So there they go. He's going to have to drop back, and they may have to give up that point. But let's just see here. Crux actually setting up on the last. Snailboat is going to see if he can't get some time down on the point, but now he's getting assaulted here by 2 scouts. He goes down, and that means that Blue team has managed to capture point, or hold on to the point they just captured. I'm sorry, point 2 effectively. Mythical now pushing in with his team. Miss Awesome not building the Uber just yet. Eulogy playing heavy instead of soldier, and Blueberry Villain dies to a clever username. Why are they pushing in right now? Oh, because the enemy is like 4 down. That's why. Maik getting on the point there, and he's going to have to back out before he ends up dying to that heavy. That would be crazy. No, he does manage to back out, but here's the thing. There's only 2 left up right now for the iCarly fan club. This is, wow, only 1 now. Linke trying to deal some damage on the point, but there he goes. Eulogy pushing in with the crit lasers. I love that. So there you go, guys. That was that round, and that was an amazing round. Took a long time there for Fragnetic to get the capture, and we will have to see what happens here at this mid-fight. Gonna watch the Maik cam now. Maik, the one who sent this demo to me, and he did mention that there was something pretty awesome that happened, I guess, around this time. We'll have to see whether this is actually it, though. He does manage to get the kill on Crux, and actually gets the kill on Stewlounds as well, so pretty awesome. Chasing a scout down now at this mid-fight, so, there goes a clever username. He's been taken down, but in response, Blueberry Villain goes down as well, so that's 1 soldier down, I'm sorry. 2 soldiers down, actually, for the Fragnetic team. But there you go, Maik getting another kill here, and so far I think he's up to, 3, maybe 4, and now getting that medic for Link K. So I want to say that is actually a 5K there for Maik at the mid-fight. Way to go, bro. Maik is doing it up on mid. We actually got Snailboat here on Spy, though, and Maik just peeking in there saying, I don't want to die to a sticky trap, guys. Please don't let me die to a sticky trap. So iCarly Fan Club having to pop back once again, and Maik just peeking around. Oh, Garfield knocks out a clever username, and Maik ends up finding out this is a spy. Maik getting another kill, so he's up to 6 this life so far. 6-kill streak here, and point almost capped. Maik just gonna finish off this scout. I think this soldier. There you go, getting Ubered to finish him off. So that's actually 7 kills for Maik without dying that round, and that brings it up to 3-2. Fragnetic against the iCarly Fan Club. And let's just see how much time is left. About 30 seconds. I think these guys might actually have voted to extend the time limit, though, because there's a lot of time left on my STV demo, believe it or not. So we've got more action coming at you. They are going to play to 5. There they go. They have changed the time limit to 0, which means, of course, infinity. That's just how the source engine works. But let's check out the mid-fight here. Now, Eulogy has gone down here, but Snailboat, a scout, dead for the iCarly Fan Club. Now, a big jump here by a soldier, and let's find a soldier to watch. A clever username having to drop back a little bit. Blueberry Villain goes down, though, and it looks like Tiger is going to be doing some aggression here. No, he has to back away from those, there we go, the sticky traps. But the stickies were deaded, so he feels safe pushing out to second. iCarly Fan Club with just a little bit of Uber advantage, but they didn't kill the medic, so it's not going to be a huge deal. Nonetheless, blue team not able to mount a successful defense at the second point, so they are going to be backed up to their last. The iCarly Fan Club, Tiger and Friends, with pretty much their normal roster, except I don't recognize Stu Lounge. But this is their normal roster for the playoffs right now, versus Fragnetic with only like 2 players from their roster last season. Blueberry, everybody. Oh, Tiger gets knocked out by a sticky trap, and here comes the Uber right now, forcing the Uber from Link K in response. I don't know what they're doing here. They're just kind of dancing around and saying, should we push out or should we not push out? I don't know, but it looks like they have finally figured it out. Garfield goes down there to Stu Lounge, trying to scope in on him, taking him out. Eulogy going for air shots, doesn't manage to hit him, but nonetheless manages to finish off a clever username with a rocket there, and so that means the blue team recapturing their second point. Could have almost gotten back capped there, but looks like they're going to be just fine. Here we go, Eulogy pushing out his team to this mid. He's been playing, effectively playing pocket there for just a second. He was getting all the heals, but looks like he is going to stop doing that. And is he running the gunboats right now? Yes, he is. So no shotgun for Eulogy, but oh, I think they've caught somebody trapped here. Let's just see if this person is still inside. Nope, he's already respawned, so they probably want to get out of there. Scout coming in, pressuring the medic right now, but Snailboat down. So Miss Awesome took damage, but she is going to be A-OK for pushing in to this point as soon as she gets that Uber, and she does have an advantage right now. That is, of course, why the players are trying to bomb in. Interestingly, now we actually have, is this Eulogy? He goes down to the combined work of the entire red team, and it looks like, wow, we've still got some aggression here. This is a very, very strong commitment by the blue team. They're pushing their combo in through the flank, and where is everybody else? The Uber has gone off, but it is just on these 2 players. Oh, Maik coming around for a flank, though, manages to get Stu Lounge, and now Crux, though, has captured, captured the Fragnetic team kind of out of position. They did manage to kill Crux, but Tiger's still up, and it sounds like Miss Awesome's taking a little bit of damage herself. Tiger doesn't want to jump now. He's lost a lot of health. And there he goes. Mythical and Maik. And actually Maik with the domination on Tiger right there. Fragnetic really doing a great job against this playoff team so far with their revised roster. So I expect to see good things out of them next season of Open. I gotta say. Eulogy now hopping up to the side and trying to spray something there, but of course sprays are disabled. This is SV Pure 2. That is what the server variable is called. I think that's why it's SV, actually. It stands for server variable, believe it or not. But yeah, Pure 2 means that there's basically no sprays, no custom HUDs, no nothing. Everything is very, very vanilla for these players. Eulogy, trying to do this little, this is an interesting spot here if he can get it, but he cannot, so he's going to have to back up to his medic. Oh, wow, how did that scout not spot him? And actually, there's a sticky trap here, too. But Eulogy ends up dying to a rocket from a clever username. Here comes the Uber in, though, from blue team, and they're trying to push red back into their spawn. Need to get somebody on that capture point, though, and no, Blueberry Villain goes down as well, so both soldiers down. Actually, they do have somebody on the capture point, and almost managed to capture it. Maik, the master of the back cap, as he is known on this channel, is trying his best to capture that, but no, it looks like, Stu Lounge actually trying to reclaim his title, or at the very least get some good flanks there on Miss Awesome. She took a little bit of damage, but Mythical saved her just fine. So now Now Fragnetic holding on to second with a little bit of time there on last, but they're not able to push in yet. Of course, the enemy has a very proper defense set up. Snailboat right now standing on that point as a heavy. He's got a clever username with him as a soldier. Ooh, Crux goes down though, standing too far forward, and that might actually... Miss Awesome goes down. I was going to say that might give them what they need to push in, but since Tiger was Ubered out there into the enemy team, that's exactly the opposite. Maik goes down to a minigun, while Mythical goes down to a shotgun, and now we've got the iColor Fan Club pushing out. Where is Garfield right now? He's on last. Oh! He was playing around with that heavy in there, and Snailboat actually was very close to death, but he had help from Crux too, so he is just fine. And now we've got the iCarly Fan Club pushing to mid. They've captured their second. They're going to try and get out there and tie this game up, because right now, what is it, 2-3? It is 2-3, so the iCarly Fan Club needs to pull something out. Blueberry Villain, who has been in this game the entire time, now fragging lower than Mythical, who has actually 3 dominations, believe it or not. I know I've seen that name before, but I don't remember who he is. Nonetheless, playing a very strong demo in this game, so we might watch his cam some more. Eulogy trying to see, what? I didn't know you could clip on that. That's cool. So that's a really neat little ambush spot. Of course, you're going to take a lot of fall damage as soon as you fall from there. But yeah, you ever want to know anything about Gullywash? Whoa! Okay, so what just happened there, Tiger actually took the Uber there, hit a sticky trap, and got blown away from his medic. But it looks like Fragnetic is losing a lot of players, having to drop back away from the mid. Blueberry Villain taking a lot of damage himself. Now Mythical getting out here, though, and dealing some sticky damage himself. So we will just have to see what happens. Does he want to get out there and be aggressive? No, looks like he's backing off. Try to deal the damage. He did a lot to a clever username, but it's been redone. It's been healed back up by Linke, so Linke, happy about that. Now Maik coming in, trying to deal some pressure, though, from the sides. This is the problem with only having 3 players alive, of course. You just can't watch all your flanks at once, because these maps tend to have 2 or 3 different routes you can get in through. Now, look at this Fragnetic really being aggressive. They've knocked out Linke. Free Uber for them, so they're going to go ahead and use that, capture mid, and they're pushing forward to second. Snailboat trying to get around behind, but he's been caught out of position. Now Tiger caught by Maik as well. I don't know why I wanted to call him Fike. I guess it's because he had his F there at the beginning of his name, but hey, that's just his tag. I got to get this stuff figured out, man. So there you go, Fragnetic pushing on to second, and they want to push into last. They do have just a tiny bit of an Uber advantage, but not a lot. Meanwhile, though, we've got a heavy back on the last point. Once again, Snailboat running that heavy, and he's had some success with it so far. Garfield goes down, but a clever username ends up taking a meat shot to the face, and he gets taken down as well. Garfield, I actually got you. Kind of surprised about that. Snailboat here in his ambush spot, but it seems like he's been caught out just a little bit, so we will have to see what happens. Our soldier, a clever username, just came back up there, and Garfield getting back up to his position. Tiger doing what's very common here when the enemy doesn't really hold on to their upper lobby effectively. Oh, he saw that healing beam too, so he's going to try to deal some damage over there. But yeah, pushing very forward. Mythical there kills Stu Lowndes once again. And so 1 man down. Maik is actually on the spy right now. Let's just see what happens here with our spy play. Is Miss Awesome pushing right now? She has the Uber. Looks like she may want to get a little aggressive in here. Mythical trying to get the kills, but Garfield goes down, so no sniping at the moment. Both scouts here actually... Ooh, Maik takes some damage. But both scouts here were off-classing for just a second. We'll see what Garfield does when he comes back up. Sounds like the Uber's gone off for both teams. Heavy pushing in, but he's having to deal with a heavy of his own. And, Maik getting around here, though. Unscathed, so he will actually be okay to decloak in just a second here. Sounds like the teams are doing a lot of work up there, and Maik getting ready to pop out. Ooh, careful, don't want to be spotted by the enemies, of course. And let's just see what's happening up here. We got a medic, we got a heavy, we got all kinds of stuff. Heavy pushing in through lower once again, and Maik coming in. This time he's gonna fail stabs the first one, but he gets the second one. Not just trying to revolver his enemies down. Actually, he did. He revolvered down Crux. So there you go. That was so much damage put out so quickly that the iCarly Fan Club has lost that round. It is now 4-2 in favor of the revised Fragnetic roster here. So this is some pretty awesome stuff right now. iCarly Fan Club, let's just see if they can't bring it back, because these guys, of course, still in the playoffs, and I want to see them do very well, but I also want to see Fragnetic do very well. Those guys were like the first people I ever cast, and they were very, very awesome to give me STV demos and help me promote them, help me promote my own channel as well, so got to give big ups to them. A clever username walking underneath. Meanwhile, Tiger gets a kill on Mythical, but the combined fire of blue team does manage to take him out, and I got the sniffles now. The allergies are kicking in because it's getting late at night, and I'm getting a little bit tired. But just got to finish this shoutcast. And it's been an awesome game so far, even though it is just a 6v6 scrim. It's been really cool to watch. We got that 7k there by Maik over on the 5th round, I think. And now Eulogy chasing after the medic, does get Link K, so great play there. Looks like our Demo Man's dropped as well. Eulogy taking the fall damage, very nearly died there, but looks like he's going to be just fine. And that means that once again, iCarly Fan Club backed up to the last point. This could be it, guys. It is 4-2 right now. These are played to 5, but oh, big rockets coming in from a clever username, knocking out Mythical and Miss Awesome. So where they had a big Uber advantage there, it is now gone. Stewlounds takes some damage himself, but only Eulogy and Maik left up, and a soldier and a scout is just not enough to break, 4 players, including a heavy. And including Tiger. Tiger, of course, counts for almost 2 soldiers by himself. So now Tiger sitting out here on the point, capping it, and it looks like we've got the heavy pushing out as well. Snailboat liking the heavy, so he's just gonna stay on it. Why not? Oh, back cap coming in, but it's not going to be enough. The iCarly Fan Club does push out on a second, capture it with no trouble at all, and we've just got a little bit of play here. What is Eulogy doing here on the last point? Are you kidding me? Eulogy, oh my gosh, this is going to be crazy. Oh, pain trained. So while, of course, the entire teams are pushing at each other, we had a little bit of action there. Back on that last point, that was what that back attempt was all about. The charge pushing straight into the Fragnetic team, and this is why you don't want to be out of position like that. Miss Awesome goes down. Practically everybody on the Fragnetic team is down now. So Fragnetic standing on their own. Oh, actually, trying to get a back cap against that entire team, but no, that's just not going to happen here. Looks like I want to say that's Eulogy coming back and trying to stop this back cap, but it didn't even matter. He didn't have to. And now actually, oh no, Maik taking out Tiger there. So Tiger took a lot of damage in midair, and Maik, of course, stopping that. But the iCarly Fan Club pushing on a second, and I don't think they're going to be able to stop this on Fragnetic. Soldier trying to jump out there, but he gets taken out by Crux. So Crux showing us why he is one of the top demo men in open, and of course the score showing that as well. He's been doing a great job. Kind of surprising here that actually the scores for the iCarly Fan Club just a little bit higher, but so far they are down in the points. So it's 2-3 right now, but they are pushing in. Garfield goes down. Maik is down as well. That was a little gross. But Maik is down as well. A clever username now trying to deal the damage down in the wings, but not going to get it yet. But yeah, look at how damaged the Fragnetic team is right now. Eulogy goes down, and with a sniper and a soldier down, I think there they go. The iCarly Fan Club pushing in with the Uber where, let's find where they're actually going. Oh no, Miss Awesome goes down there, so looks like the point is going to get capped there. It is now 4-3, so we've got a little bit of a comeback here by the iCarly Fan Club, and can they end up winning this scrim, which of course doesn't matter at all, or are they going to lose to the revised Fragnetic roster? We will have to see, but yeah, of course it is just a scrimmage, so it's not going to matter for anybody's overall records. Nonetheless, these teams do have their pride on the line. And Crux now dealing some damage here with the stickies, but he is getting caught there by Eulogy, and Eulogy knocks him out very quickly. Where is Tiger? He's actually really slow to mid. Where is the entire iCarly Fan Club team? They are way slow. Are they just holding on to second? This is really weird. I'm kind of surprised by that. But it looks like that's exactly what they're doing. They lost their demo man very early and just decided not to go to mid at all. Let us not go to mid. It is a silly place. I guess that's kind of what they were saying over there, making my Monty Python references. Blueberry Villain taking some heavy damage, but it's not going to be quite enough. Of course, that heavy was standing a little bit too far away to take him down that quickly, so his medic was on him. He was at 300, and he just had to walk back around that corner, use it as cover, and he's going to be just fine. So Blueberry Villain playing the pocket, playing it well, and it looks like they're going to probably push in here when they have 100% Uber, but I don't know, maybe not, actually. And now, actually, I think we have Eulogy watching the stream as well, so haha, awesome. I've got the entire Fragnetic team in here watching this game, watching me cast it, and I, of course, am a big fan of Fragnetic. Ooh. Allergies kicking in, guys. But this game is just continuing to go on. And here goes the Uber. They're going to try and make the enemy pop as quickly as they can. Yes, there they do. They actually make the enemy pop and flash it to multiple different players. And, of course, that's just going to make the Uber drain a little bit faster. Blueberry Villain now only 150 health here, but he'll get the heals right back. And they are pushing in once again. Maik ends up taking Stewlounds down over at the flanks. So 2 players down right now for the iCarly fan club, and now Tiger has gone down as well to Maik. So a lot of good flanking action here, and it looks like Maik is finally backed off, but just in time for Blueberry Villain to come in here and knock out Crux. So Crux is down. Blueberry is looking for kills with the equalizer, but no, he's going to wait for his medic instead. Probably a wise idea, because going for heavy with the equalizer is not always going to work out for you. Just as a tip from Salamancer to you, your pro tip of the day: don't run straight at heavies. Even if you have the equalizer out, they'll probably end up killing you. Look at this though. How did Eulogy get up there? I don't even know how he managed to get up there, dealing a lot of damage at the flanks, but he is gone. Eulogy is now down. Blueberry Villain jumping up here with his medic. Actually, his medic's not up here yet, interestingly. Pushing in with 100% Uber on the Demo Man through the last, but they don't want to, I don't think they want to push in yet. There's 2 enemies down. There's 2 of them down. They're doing it. They're going straight through main. Well, they're doing it live right now. And here they come, trying to deal the damage. There we go. Enemies finally pop, and I think they're going to have to back away from this. That's exactly what their medic is doing. Dropping back. Maik, though, ooh, no. 2 health left there. Not really going to work very well. Eulogy running the Mini Sentry Engineer. And there he goes, dealing a little bit of damage, not a lot. Garfield, though, hanging out. That's actually really interesting that he is hanging out over. Oh, is he going to get the back cap? He's going to try for it anyway, but with 5x on the second point right now, I don't think it's going to happen. Garfield not quite hitting his aim there, so he tries to get out here and just go hang out back. It looked like he may want to go for a flank on. Who was that hanging out back there? Was that Tiger? No, that was actually. Sorry, that was actually a clever username. And where is... Okay, Maik trying to deal some damage here. Tiger jumped in, did not manage to get the kill that he wanted to. Garfield's now down, but we have Fragnetic holding on to mid pretty effectively, and with Tiger down, I think they may want to push in here, even with no Uber. They know the enemy doesn't have an Uber either. They're about evenly timed here. No, they're not pushing in just yet. There they go, though. Dive bombing in, and Blueberry Villain immediately gets taken out there, taking a lot of damage. Clever username jumping up here, just trying to take some high ground so that he can't get hit as easily. And with Blueberry down, yes, Fragnetic is dropping back once again, but they almost have their Uber now. So we will just have to see what happens. And according to my stream chat, actually I've been calling Garfield a him the whole time, after the namesake, of course. But Garfield is apparently not a him; it is a her. So my apologies. Apparently I missed some kind of amazing heavy sneaking. That is what they're talking about right now. But here comes the Uber for Link A. He's Ubering the heavy out to mid, trying to deal some damage with that. And there they go. They're pushing forward. But here comes the Uber, counter Uber for Blue. They've knocked out Snailboat right away. Eulogy actually getting around behind the enemy team. Or is it the other way around? Regardless of what's happening, though, looks like Team iCarly has lost most of their players, or at least half. Their heavy, soldier, and scout are down, and there goes Tiger. Blueberry now pushing forward, going to deal a lot of damage, and it looks like the medic caught out of position as well. Linke goes down there, not before needling Maik to death, though, so LOL Maik. I'm sure he's going to have something to say about that in the stream chat. But with their medic down and with a big Uber advantage here for Fragnetic, it looks like they may even push in without it. I'm not sure if I would agree with that. The enemy, oh no, the enemy is just all respawned right now. Are they pushing in? This would be kind of crazy. Maik on the spy once again. No, they're backing out. Probably a wise idea. Get that Uber up. It's at 90% right now, and then they can push in. Not taking any damage. Maik coming around now using the, I think this is just a regular Invis Watch, so he's going to try and get around underneath the point. And here we go. He's probably going to decloak here any second. The Uber's already popped in, so have to see what happens. The Uber looks like it's knocked out. A clever username right now. Maik is, maybe he's just going to go stand on the point. I don't know. No, it looks like most of that team are already dead. He does finally get a backstab on Crux there, which almost didn't matter. But there you go, guys. That is a game. This has been Salamancer. It's 5-3. In favor of the revised Fragnetic roster. So, of course, make sure you hit subscribe, and thank you for watching. I'm going to be signing out.